Assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr., and shout out to Goodfella TV.
My little, I call it shiesty, but shit, it's cold as hell outside today. I was working outside for a hot second. It's cold. It's cool now, but let's talk about Eddie Hearn. He was talking to Radio Raheem. Y'all know he tried to hire Kobe. You know, Kobe ain't want to work for him. He ain't want to get that Dave Chappelle exclusive. You know, Kobe was like, nah, son, you know, Radio Raheem told him he had to come in a Kevin Samuels suit. He couldn't wear no more overalls to the fight. He's like, yo, son, I can't do that, kid. You know, son, I got with my overalls, son, and my Timbs. You know, I'm trying to get at Alicia Bumgarner, son. You know, she was looking at me the last fight, kid. You know, he cosplayed a New Yorker. And then when I challenged him on not eating oxtails and drinking ginger beer and being a real Jamaican, he goes, the bum the clock, the bum the clock. Oh, man, true story about Radio Raheem, though. I was like, man, shit. I'm like, fuck town business, nigga. I went to go work for Radio Raheem, nigga. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man, shit. You know, Radio Raheem from the Bay. He from the real Bay. Town ain't from the Bay that Radio Raheem from. Oh, when I drop this video, this phone gonna be blowing up. Yeah, Radio Raheem and Lazy Eye, they from the real Bay. Yeah. They from the real Bay. Town from that nigga from Sacramento. Richmond. Okay, let me stop. Oh man, okay, let me stop. All right. But yeah, some real shit. Eddie Hearn did an interview, real shit about Radio Raheem and Kobe though. But he did an interview about in overalls, no cap. He wanted that nigga to wear a 3-piece. But yeah, he basically was talking Radio Raheem, and he said that you know, Canelo don't really have many options, so he basically got to go out there and fight Bud. He don't have no options. So, you know, he started listing off fights, maybe a Beaver rematch at 75. That's just a bad matchup for him at this point. Benavidez at 75, or make Benavidez drop down. I know Julius did a video a couple weeks ago talking about Canelo and Benavidez, and I agree. Canelo, if he fight Benavidez, he gonna make Benavidez drop back down to 68. So Benavidez said he can make 68. I don't believe it, but I don't think he would be full-fledged, strong as he can be. But, you know, Canelo always need an advantage. But I don't see that fight being on the table. He said Jamal Charlo, man, we don't know where that nigga at. Heard his woman back being a bottle girl working at the club. You know what's so funny, man? Every once in a while, a woman will say something profane. Mostly older women. I remember my mama told me something about this particular chick I was dealing with. She was like, all she gonna do is go back to doing what she do before she met you. I'm like, damn. It's a good motherfucking point. Good point. So it's a good free game. You know, so, you know, obviously he didn't mention Morrell. Most people don't think Morrell going. I'm gonna do a Morrell film study. Friday I'm busy. Maybe Thursday after I get my hair cut, man. Maybe we can get to it Thursday or Saturday. Oh shit, Saturday gonna be a hell of a day. I'm going to the Pistons game. I want to see KD. So maybe Saturday I get to. Ooh, Saturday gonna be jam packed. I might go down there to see KD for sure. The city gonna be on fire. The Pistons, Lions play too. Yeah, see, the downtown's gonna be on fire for sure. This is gonna be a movie down there, bro. But I'm gonna have to slide through wear my Barry Sanders Mitchell and Ness throwback with the military force, blue force, maybe so. But yeah, man. What else we about to say? What's about this here? But yeah, he basically, you know, said he out of options and he ain't too crazy about, you know, he said he's nothing but mad about fighting Crawford. He not, you know, he don't want to fight Crawford, but he ain't got no choice but to make no bread now. He still want to be making good money, but don't really want to fight dangerous fights. That's where Tank get his blueprint from. You know, say what you say about Mayweather. Some of them niggas still had to be dangerous, whether it was, you know, Marquez still presented a level of danger. Pacquiao, well, he still presented a level of danger. That's what I was thinking about. Victor Ortiz, he was young, could punch, still presented some danger. Marcus Maidana presented a lot of danger, had to fight him twice. Canelo, you know, in people's eyes, presented some danger, but when the fight got going, he was just as cuddly and nice as a Care Bear. But you know, like I said before, if he was willing to be a little bit lenient on the cheddar side of things, he could just go have a fight in the UK at Wembley Stadium. You know, but you know what? He don't want to go over to the UK. He don't want to be uncomfortable. His whole career, Canelo has been allowed to be comfortable with money and venue and cater to. And that's the thing about it, man. That's one thing I like about Josh Taylor. When he was coming up, Taylor was put in America and put on the road to be uncomfortable. That's one thing about Terence Crawford. Crawford didn't come in with a silver spoon in his mouth. They silver spooned and platinum spooned Gary Russell. He felt entitled. Christopher Colbert felt entitled. Their careers never manifested that way because they didn't have to go through the struggle. In a sport where a hungry fighter is a better fighter, you know, Al Heyman just paid them a lot of money so soon. You know what I'm saying? He paid them a lot of money so soon, so they wasn't hungry no more. So when I can kind of pick and choose, when you ain't got no choice but to go forward, you ain't got no choice. They had other choices. Go around, they could hold up under it, wait for a lift, wait for an Uber, wait for an airplane or a helicopter. So, yeah, when you always in controlled and comfortable environments, you know, I'm going to do a video on Free Game 89 on this channel about what the UCLA coach had to say about coaching, man. I think that was very, very deep. And I think it went over a lot of people's head on that post or that video. But, yeah, when you continue to put your kids in controlled environments or somebody young in the sport in controlled and hampered environments, sometimes you got to let them, you know, spread their wings and go through something. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo's always been in controlled environments. He ain't really had to get it off the mud. That's why a lot of people feel like Crawford got a chance, because Crawford had to get it out the mud. Crawford had to get it off the glass. He had to scrape, and, you know, he got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, he ain't got that many options, you know. But if he was being a little bit lenient on the cheddar side of things, you know, he could do something in the UK. Now, any TV network for the right amount of money, NBC would love to have him to buy a spot, sell him a spot. ABC, if he gonna want to fight at somebody and regain undisputed versus that IBF dude, what's his name, that they stripped him for, you know, that the Cuban cat. If he wanted to like say, okay, I fight him on undisputed, what is ESPN willing to pay for this fight? What is well, that's still AS Disney, ABC. Okay, what is NBC? What is Fox willing to pay for? What is the Zone willing to right play for? But if he get like CBS or somebody to pay for that fight, and let's just say, oh, we got 10 or 15 million just to fight this guy. You know, and plus some Mexico TV money. I mean, I know it ain't the 30, 40, 50 million you got, but that's still good money. If they can give you 10, 15, 20, you know, in order to fight that guy that you know you're going to win, hey, man, he going to break some TV records. People going to pay. Oh, I get to see. That's basically saying, like, I get to get a free pair of Jordans. Not the ones that the Mexicans wear. I only said it because somebody made a joke about it. I sent it to Kobe and them. You know, you get they giving out a pair of flu games. Like, you know, you get a pair of flu games. That's like people getting a free pair of drum. People will tune in. You ain't got to, you know, pay for it. You ain't got to search for it. You ain't got to stream it. You get to watch it, man. He'll do hella numbers. But he not willing to be uncomfortable to go to the UK. He not willing to be lenient on the money. You know? And I don't blame him. Ain't no pensions, no 401ks, lifetime benefits in this game. Because if you go in there, take short money and lose or get injured, then it's a wrap. But like I said, the numbers he'll do, man, it'll be phenomenal. And don't let that brother come in and put up a good fight. And it's a good fight, man. And I said this the other day, man, on the live stream I did Tuesday, man. You know, and I said some real shit. Like, I ain't really, like, I'm glad Turkey here to make these fights, these little bit of fights that we want to see left. You know, but you know, I don't think I think it's better without him. And Scotty gave me that. Shout out to World Combat Sports. He asked me, what do you think Turkey good for the sport or bad? What you think? And I gave him an honest answer. I don't want that motherfucker in the sport. I want this shit to burn. I want this shit to start from the beginning. Make these niggas start back on regular TV. And watch that live stream. I gave the sauce. The first part was about Tank and Crawford. But I told them how to rebuild the sport. If he really wanted to save the sport, don't refurb it. Don't recondition it. Let's build it from the ground up. That's how you got to do it. I believe he's trying to just like fix it on the fly, and that may work. But I think it need to be a whole refurb, if we being honest. And that's just my opinion on it. It don't make it right, don't make it wrong. But lost that stream and I explained it. But yeah, Canelo ain't got that many options left, man, because he don't want to be lenient on that cash. That's all. He don't want to be lenient on that cash. So if he want to stay making a certain amount of money, he got to fight Crawford. Jamel did so bad that he got to, that he can't fight Jamal. Earl Spence lost, you know what I'm saying? So, you can't really sell a Caleb Plant rematch. So all the interesting fights people want to see him fight, I mean, if it ain't making history and fighting Badu Jack at 190, that's an opportunity. Would he fight Gilberto Ramirez at cruiserweight? Maybe he would do that, So those two out of bounds fights, a Lara rematch. Maybe you get Lara to move up or do a catchweight. Pretty sure, remember, Lara knocked his brother out, was trying to get a rematch. So these are probably fights people are not thinking of. So, hey, why not do that fight, right? I mean, obviously, we start going through the tougher fights, the Crawfords or the better BF, Beevils. Maybe you start doing those fights. Would he look at fighting Anthony Yard in the UK? I think that's too much of a risk. Joshua Buatsi, even though he kind of Virgil Hunter still seasoning him, that may be too much of a risk for a little tune-up. So I think those are fights that he may consider it. Maybe he may consider. So Bealey in Canada, people would love to show up and watch Canelo in Canada, but like I said before, obviously he running out of options, and he just want easy peasy lemon squeezy fights. So, and when you don't have no pensions in this game, bro, ain't nothing you can do. You got to get it while you can. So, if I'm pretty sure he made his investments. He got a farm, I think the wave of starting a media company right now, to be honest. I think that's the way, starting a media company. I feel like if a lot of the brothers in this boxing sphere, a lot of these niggas just want no bitter ass, hating ass niggas, we all could have came together and created a super sports media company. A lot of these brothers got great minds, great visionaries, but it's always a dick pulling contest. It's always that. Nigga jealous, or he going live when I'm going live. If y'all understood what started these beefs, dog, really it's just hate. It's just some hating ass niggas, bro. And I ain't never been no hating ass nigga, man. I see a nigga doing better, I'm happy for him, but it motivates me. A lot of these niggas just be hating. Bitter ass niggas, man. But hey, bitter baby mama tears. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Amazon, Kick, Twitch. Kick, we everywhere, man. Cash App, Venmo in there, PayPal link inside the link tree. What else we talking about, man? I don't fucking know. Join the Patreon, join the Free Game 89 channel. All those links in the description. Peace.